So I'm a fashion designer, but I've studied comedy at the Upright Citizens Brigade. I also started to study acting. I love singing, so I have a lot of dreams. I guess what I want to talk to you guys about today is how to go about doing them. I feel like that's been like the challenge for me in my life. Just how to really just go for it and you know, discipline yourself. But one of the things I teach is I teach a class in Brooklyn called How to Kill at Karaoke, and it's all about you know, I love singing, and one of my favorite things in life is doing karaoke. You get to sing your favorite songs with your friends, and it's just like such a joyful experience. And I learned a thing or two about life through the karaoke stage. So today I'm going to talk about how life is like karaoke, or how I learned to stop being scared of Tina Turner and start living. First thing I want to talk about is choosing the song that's right for you. We're going to talk about choosing a song that's, you know, not too long, not too many musical breaks, not too many words that are in French all of a sudden that you don't understand. The same thing goes for life, you know. You don't want to choose someone else's path. I have this friend Jay who sings Kelly Clarkson's Since You've Been Gone amazingly, and he brings just such energy to the stage. He's also a man, and he sings this song so great. And when I'm not doing karaoke with him, sometimes I think like, oh man, I like that Kelly Clarkson song. But you know, if I didn't his song, it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be my life. I would just be putting it on someone else's energy, trying to take on someone else's things. So you know, whether your style is like T-Pain or like Taylor Swift or this guy Tiny Tim, you guys probably don't know, but he plays the ukulele and it's kind of like a falsetto voice. So you know, whatever your style is, you want to choose the song, the life that's right for you. Nothing worth doing is easy. I feel like this has like been the hardest for me. You know, I feel like I want to take the easy route. But look at this beautiful, painful anguish. I love all the looks on everyone's faces here. You got Tina Turner, this girl from Toon Yards, Mara Barbas, Michael Jackson, Patti Smith. I don't think any of them got to where they were by taking some sort of easy route. One story of mine is that I wanted to become a better singer. So and I was like, you know what's easy is singing in my bathroom. This is pretty easy. But if I want to be a better singer, I think I need to take singing lessons. So, and I also couldn't afford it at the time. So I went on Craigslist and I put up a notice in the barter section. And I said, I will trade you, you know, I know how to sew. So I will trade you sewing or babysitting for singing lessons. And this one woman wrote back to me, this like amazing composer. And I ended up making her a pair of pants in exchange for sewing lessons, or for singing lessons. So, you know, you make it work. I just love this quote from Eleanor Roosevelt, and that actually, the picture is Edith Piaf, who's a famous French singer, who's famously had like a crippling stage fright. She would always start at the back of her performances and like work her way to the front. But Eleanor Roosevelt said, I think it really pertains here to just kind of the courage to do the things you can do. You can gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look for your face. You're able to say to yourself, I lived through this horror of the karaoke stage sometimes. I can take the next thing that comes along. You must do the thing you cannot do. And in karaoke, I teach the 3 C's, and these obviously apply to life as well. The courage, commitment, and consciousness. Courage to just get out there and do it. I feel like half the time, just like going out, doing something, finding the courage to leave your house, to just show up somewhere. It's so important, so hard. Just such a simple step. The commitment to stick to your you know, things that you said you're going to do. And also doing what if you do decide to do something, do it like 100%. And just consciousness about it, you know. Like knowing what you're getting into, knowing what you like about the world, just keep learning. I like this picture. So if you Google ugly cry, it comes up. The biggest mistake you can make, I feel like, is admitting defeat. You know, just not trying even today, you know, I was like nervous to come here, and I was like, maybe I'll eat some bad cottage cheese and I'll get sick or something, and I won't have to come. But obviously I know what it's like to be here with all of you. You know, I wouldn't have this joyful experience of sharing my things that I want to talk about with you guys. You know, so I feel like just showing up in life is so important, and just really trying. taking the time to take extra classes in my life, you know. I took a kimchi making class, which did not photograph well. I took an acting class, I took tap dancing at one point. That's a Scarlett Tanager from a bird watching expedition I went on. Taking embroidery classes and comedy classes. And you know, just trying new things. I'm not a kimchi chef right now, but it's something that I know how to do, and it's, you know, at the very least, it's going to be a great party conversation. And at the very best, it's going to be something that you discover about yourself, you know. I just think continuing to learn about your life is so important. Yeah. So